Welcome to today's outdoor yoga practice. We'll begin in Hero's Pose. Drawing our thumbs to heart center. On your in-breath, rise onto the knees, V-arms, gaze up. Exhale, thumb knuckles to your heart center. Inhale, V-arms open up. Exhale, back to Heroes. One more time. Inhale, open. Stay on your knees and come into a modified side angle, grounding your hand directly below your shoulder, reaching overhead and gazing up. Leg lengthens long. Exhale, coming into gate opener pose. And we'll flow back and forth here a few times between the two poses. Let's hold here in our gate opener and come back to center. Coming into Heroes, widen the knees stance. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale as you walk your hands forward, coming into Child's Pose. Walk your hands back to center. Knees come together, inhale, reaching up, grounding your hand on side B, coming into that modified side angle pose. Exhaling into your gate opener and flowing back and forth a few times. Holding for a moment in gate opener pose and coming back to center. From here we're coming into half camel, grounding our hand on the heel of our foot, windmilling the arms and coming into half camel side B, and we'll continue windmilling the arms and taking half camel. Opening your neck, lifting your chest as you gaze back and allow the crown of your head to drop back. Drawing our hands to our heart and repositioning in a tabletop position, finding cat-cow here. Lower your belly, lift crown and tail, exhale, round into cat. Flowing from cat to cow. Come to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes, lift your tailbone, downward facing dog. Begin to tiptoe your feet up toward your hands. Separate your feet hip width apart, ragdoll. You can begin swaying side to side or remain still. Release the hands to the earth. Inhale as you rise up into your mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Flowing through our Sunnays mountain. Forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Mountain pose, hands to the heart. Mountain, fold, lift halfway, fold. Mountain pose, heart. Mountain, fold, half lift, fold. Mountain pose, hands to heart center. Come to the top of your mat. Breathe in mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Step or jump back. Flow from high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Make your way to the top of your mat. Lift halfway. forward fold, mountain pose, forward fold, half lift, chaturanga dandasana. Lift your heart in up dog, lift your tail in down dog. Make your way to the top, lift, forward fold, mountain, fold, lift, and flow through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, right knee, right tricep, left, right, kick it back. Do that again, making some core elements, strengthening that core. Step through the hands, breathe in as you rise off the mat, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Breath in, star pose. Breath out, ninja warrior. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat and flow through your vinyasa. Meet in downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, left knee, left tricep, right, left, inhale, kick it back. 2 more times. Step through your hands, inhale, rise up into warrior one. Warrior two. Inhale, star pose, open your neck. Exhale, ninja warrior. Breath in, star. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to switch where I'm facing so I can do the same flow for you, but this time I'll be facing you. Right leg lifts. Knee right, left, right. Inhale, kick it back. Right, left, right. Kick it back one more time. Inhale, kick it back. Step through your hands. Breathe in, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, ninja warrior. Breath in, star. Exhale, warrior two. Palm up, inhale, reverse warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Tricep, cross, tricep, inhale, kick it back. Left, right, left, inhale, kick it back. One more time. Step through your hands, breathe in deep as you rise off the mat, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Breath in, star pose. Breath out, ninja warrior. Breath in, star. Exhale, warrior two. Big inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat and flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Come forward into high plank, stacking shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Come into beast here, lowering the knees till they almost touch the mat. Press back, downward facing dog. Come forward into high plank, and you're welcome to come onto your knees as you do a slight push-up. Step out, out, in, push-up. Step out, out, in with the other leg leading. Push-up, out, out, in. Last time, push-up, out, out, in with the legs. Find downward facing dog and then come onto your forearms. This pose is called dolphin, and it is a prep for a headstand. We're going to start by just pedaling out our dolphin here by pressing opposite heels toward the mat, stretching out the back side of our legs. You're welcome to stay right here for today's inversion, or make your way into a headstand, interlacing fingers behind the head and drawing your heels directly above hips. Slowly coming into headstand splits. Drawing the legs together. Find the headstand splits on side B. Slowly draw the legs together. Bend into the knees and bring yourself into child's pose as a counter pose to your headstand. Ground in your forehead or your third eye into the mat. Go ahead and tuck your toes, lift your tailbone, and find downward facing dog. We'll come onto our bellies here, bringing your fingertips to the earth and lifting your chest, your heart, opening up your neck into a seal pose here. Wide stance with the hands, wider than the mat. Lower yourself back down. We're coming into a half frog with our legs, extending the knee out directly from the hip. Straighten one arm and gaze over the shoulder. Straighten your other arm, gaze up and over your shoulder. I'm going to turn myself around so you can see me, but you can just stay where you're at. You're going to bring your other leg into that half frog, pressing the fingertips into the earth. Straightening one arm and gazing over the shoulder, and doing the same on the other side. Bringing your hands to the tops of your feet, coming into a full bow pose here. Drawing big toes together, lifting your chest off the mat, and taking your gaze forward or down. Go ahead and release. Making our way onto our backs. Finding bridge pose here, pressing actively into the earth as you simultaneously lift your hip points toward the sky. Interlace under your glutes. Use your shoulders for support. Release down to the mat, either stay on flat feet or come up onto the balls of the feet and lift up into your bridge. Slowly roll down. And we're just going to windshield wiper our knees side to side. rolling yourself until you come into a seated pose here. We're going to come into a Staggered Cobblers Pose. So you're placing one foot forward of the other. Our heels are in line with our groin. And that front foot, when you bow forward, take a test run. Your forehead should line up with the heel of that front foot. Fold forward, dropping your chest into your lap. Breathe in as you rise up off the mat. Taking the foot that's in the front and tucking that into your opposite hip crease. We're going to wrap our hand around our back and find your big toe in this half bind twist. If you can't quite reach it with your finger, use a belt or a strap, wrap it around the top of your foot, and then cinch your hand around the strap. Inhale, reaching up, and we'll switch sides, staggering your feet. One foot is forward enough so that your forehead will hit the heel, and forward fold on your exhale. Inhale as you rise up, taking your front foot, coming into a half lotus here with a half bind behind the back. Grab your big toe and take a twist. Breath in and out. We're going to slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time, bringing our feet out to the width of the mat and knees come together into a Teepee Pose. One hand on heart, one hand on belly, allowing your lower back to release into the mat. Release the knees apart. We're going to cross a right ankle just above the left knee joint. You can either interlace the hands around the hamstring or the shin and recline back onto the mat, allowing your shoulders and the back of your head to rest on the mat. You can feel free to remain still or roll your ankles out, point and flex your toes here in your reclined pigeon. Release the legs. Cross ankle over knee on side B, bind and recline back. Release. Extend your legs long on the mat. Arms are overhead with palms up. Close your eyes and breathe here in your Shavasana. Stay here as long as you would like. Even pause the video if needed. When you're ready, inhale as you lift up. Extend the arms to the sky, gaze up and bring your hands down. Let's come into a seated easy pose, closing our practice together with one final breath, starting with our thumbs at our heart. Inhale, thumb knuckles come to your third eye. Exhale as you bow forward. Namaste. The divine light in me honors and respects the divine light in each of you.